Am I live? I don't know. It won't let me click. Go live. It appears that I am live. Well, let's hope that I am. We'll just go with it. Hello and welcome to the Unnamed Nickname Show right here on the Monk Maddox channel. It is your boy, Monk, aka the Monkmatician, and we are here for about an hour to break down the nicknames of 15 fights. I should say of 30 fighters. It makes a lot more sense when we're talking about nicknames. 30 fucking fighters this week. I'm not monetized, so I can say whatever the hell I want. It's like I'm on a ghost tour. I can say anything that I want to. So yeah, Tommy Touchy in the house. My guy Tommy. I'm live AF, baby. Exactly. I'm not too old to know what that means. So guys, we're not going to take a lot of time. Probably 3 or so minutes on each fight, because I got 15 of these bitches to go through. And at the very end, I do have I have a 2-leg, a 3-leg, and a 4-leg parlay. The 4 best nicknames. I don't know how you guys are going to like it this week, to be completely honest. We've got 2 dogs. Yeah, I just don't know how you're going to like it. Let's hope that you're on board. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Kristen, what is happening? Love to see everybody in the chat. Hopefully you can stick around, and let's talk some shit about some fighter nicknames, guys. First fight of the night. Let's see. We've got Jafel Filio, and yes, Tommy, I did add the names. That's going to help me out as well. Let me know if the fan is quiet enough. I've got it on 3 because Tommy said I could, but it's the only way to keep from... I mean, dude, it's 100 degrees here. The sun is down. The sun is down. It's 100 degrees, man. Jafel Filio, Pastor, going against Daniel Perez. Perez, 0. He gets a 0 because he has no nicknames. We're not going to beat around the bush this week. 0 for no nicknames. Love if too, bud. Love if too. Pastor for Jafel Filio. I looked this up, and Dixon's not in the chat yet, but I looked it up. Apparently that means shepherd in Portuguese. So, you know, whatever. For as far as fight nicknames go, that's not like super tough. You know, I don't know too many stories of like shepherds going around beating people up. So Al Pastor, exactly. That's my first thought. That's where I went with it. But apparently it means shepherd, Tommy. It means shepherd. So Jafel Filio gets a 3. It's nothing special for a fight nickname specifically. It probably means something to him, but, you know, it's not, in my opinion, a great fight nickname. You can argue with me if you want. If it was Al Pastor, that's completely different. We're putting that at like a 7.5 minimum, and it's making me hungry. The first part I hear is true. The second, well, no, you might be right about that. You might be right about that one. Turns out the fight wasn't over when everybody thought it was over, is it? Dixon, what's up, my guy? Is this true? Does Pastor mean shepherd in Portuguese? You know everything, so you can tell me if I'm wrong. But yeah, 3 for Jafel Filio, 0 for Daniel Perez. But he's a real-life pastor. So it actually means pastor? It actually means, like, reverend, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I grew up Lutheran. I guess we called them pastors. I know not everybody does. He's a real-life pastor? So he's out here beating people's ass? Like, like Harvey Keitel in From Dusk Till Dawn? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Johnny, I hate to inform you, bro, but Tapology has your name spelled incorrectly. They have it with no H in there, so you might want to have them correct that. But yeah, you are coming up, but you, my friend, and it's an honor to have you in here, are not going to be disappointed this week. Let me just tell you that. Let me just tell you that Johnny Parsons will not be disappointed. Means pastor as a church. Okay, so he's an ass-whooping pastor. All right, that's going to raise my... Man, that changes things. I don't think it puts him in the top 4 because I already did all the grades. I know the top 4. I'm gonna raising it to 5.5 based on Dixon's input. By God, Parsons, exactly. I'm gonna kick the Tapology webmaster. You should. They spelled it with no H. I mean, so did UFC Stats. So did SureDog. It appears that every person has misspelled your name this week. So, but again, you're not going to be disappointed in this show, bud. I raised Pastor to 5.5 because he's a fucking ass whooping pastor. That's awesome. I don't care if you're religious or not. That's awesome. Next fight. This one should be pretty quick. Shauna Bannon, Mama B. That's not great. She doesn't even have a picture up here. I'm surprised I got a female blank whatever, the bank template. I don't know even what you call this. Jesus wins again. Undefeated. It still counts, bud. It still counts. We'll keep this one short and sweet. Mama B, 3.75. This is nothing special. Her last name starts with B. She's probably a mom. This doesn't take too many steps to get to Mama B from that one. Bruna Brazil, at first she had no nickname. She has since gotten a nickname since her last fight. She's now calling herself the Special One. I'm sure it sounds... What is this in Portuguese, Dixon? What does the Special One translate? I'm sure it sounds cool in Portuguese, but in English, the Special One... I mean, unless you're like watching The Matrix, that does not have a good like connotation to it. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want. Yeah. This is the perfect breakdown. I won't mock a disability, but the connotation is suboptimal. Yes, Tommy, the connotation is sub fucking optimal for sure. Yeah, the Special One. Jose Mourinho, I even know who this is, Johnny. Jose Mourinho is the Special One in soccer. Is this true? Is that what they call him? Mama means to suck in Spanish. Is this? Yeah, okay, there it is. She's lucky her last name doesn't start with T. That is true. That is very true. I don't love when people... Yeah, exactly. Nobody likes that. Nobody does. This is like when people call you the muscle hamster, not to bring up old shit, but nobody wants to be called that, the Special One. Long story short, she gets a 3.5, and that's probably too high, to be honest. Mama B, if Mama B is winning the nickname battle here, that's a problem. He gave himself that nick... Oh, no. You can't give yourself that... I mean, what? He's obviously Portuguese, Moutinho. What is it in Portuguese? I want to know what it sounds like. Maybe it sounds cool. The translation, not so much. And Kristen, I got to pull this one back up. I don't love when people refer to me as the Special One. This is exactly it. This is exactly the take that we want. Next fight, Chris the Problem Duncan. I mean, come on, man. Again, this is something I say at least once a week. Especial. This isn't. It's the same. It's the same degree of bad. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping. Thank you, Dixon. I do appreciate the translation. Especial is fun to say, I guess. It's still better than the Special One. It's still not good. Da Special One. Oh, man. Johnny Parsons, dude. I think you should be training. Actually, it's 9 p.m., man. This is the time, you know, this is the adult tour. You can drink whatever you want, and you can say whatever the hell you want. Johnny, we're here. Never mind. I was going to say we're getting there, but we are here. Exactly. No, Yanal Ashmus has the problem for Chris Duncan is terrible. This is a bad nickname. I could pick this shit in UFC probably 1. That's how long it's been in the game, but I could definitely pick it in UFC 4. Where is he on my list? This shit is all out of order. The fight order has been changed like 3 times this week. 4.25 for the problem. I already am optimal weight for my fight for America. Dude, we appreciate this. And you're going into foreign soil. So we are 100% behind you. Do you still have a mullet? This is what I want to know. Do you still have that amazing, amazing mullet? Dixon, I am on hunger. Yeah, for sure. The Hebrew ham. Dude, Red Fox, again, for him is probably like an actual red fox. Is apparently an homage to someone. No. Stop it. This isn't true, is it? Because Red Fox for us in America, for us old guys, is the comedian who was in, Sanford and Son. He's always having the heart. Dude, Red Fox is a hilarious comedian, even to this day. If he's referring to that Red Fox, then I'm going to have to change my whole parlay. Because he's going to win the nickname contest. But I thought it was like in reference to an actual Red Fox, which is also fucking cool, but not anywhere near as cool. I have 2 more. The downstairs mullet. It's hard to pull that one off, man. That is crazy. Does your cup still fit okay? Oh my god. Oh, how do we know Yanal and Red Fox aren't of relation? Did he adopt Yanal Ashmus? Did he adopt him? Because then I mean, technically, there's a paper trail, but other than that, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I bet you Yanal Ashmuz does not know the theme song to Sanford and Son. That's just my opinion. Now I have to make sure I'm still not, okay, not muted, because, man, this button is finicky. Guys, also, in my recordings, I've noticed lately that I'm clipping a lot. Like, maybe it's just me hearing it. Hopefully it's not so bad for you guys, but I'm clipping a ton, meaning it's constantly, like, popping and you're getting audio scraping sounds. If that's happening now, I apologize. I am currently in the market for a huge audio upgrade. I'm getting an audio interface. I'm getting a XLR mic as well. Probably not like the $400 Shure one, but something decent with a nice boom arm. So definitely getting upgrading the audio. So I wanted to apologize for that, because it has really been bothering the shit out of me on because I edit my own stuff, obviously, and listening back to all those pops and shit is really, really terrible. Johnny Walker named himself after Jimmy Walker. He is stupid. I mean, who is walking barefoot in Vegas on the strip, bro? Not me. Not in 2000. In this economy, I'm wearing shoes on the Vegas strip. Oh, Tommy, are you serious? Oh, shit. Well, yeah, I apologize. I do have the gain turned down. If I get too quiet, let me know. But my problem is when I get excited and I get close to, like, you just heard one there, I'm sure. So I try to back off a little bit. It really doesn't happen unless I get too close. So yeah, I apologize here. Great theme, but yeah, hopefully a couple more weeks tops, I will have upgraded audio equipment, and that will no longer be a problem at all. I've had this Blue Yeti mic for like 2 years, and I don't like it anymore. I just don't. If Chris had grown up, he would have picked Chris Dunkin' Donuts. Dude, that's fantastic. He still has time, Dixon. He still has time. Whoa. We're not at Davy Grant yet. That is an interesting nickname. Why is everyone stealing Lou's material? Yeah, exactly. He does seem like a rad dude. Excuse me. Anyways, yeah, we spent too much on this time. Red Fox, I don't even know what I gave him. 6.5. 6.5 because it reminds me of Red Fox. The Problem, 4.25. This is an interesting one. Phenomeno. We will get to Davy Grant, but I will forget about this comment, so we'll put Sam's comment up right now. That would be... Do you think Bruce Buffer would say that one? Because he didn't say Dakota Bush's nickname at all, so I think he would pass that up. Uh-oh, this is breaking news. Lou's retired. His material is now free game. Apparently, Lou sold his catalog. Just like, who? So a bunch of people have been selling their catalogs. Like, yep, exactly. Dude, you can't fucking pull shit over on Johnny Parsons. Also, he is a renowned bird lawyer. I mean, he's top of the field. I think he's the second best bird lawyer in the greater Philadelphia area. Just saying. Gone but not forgotten. Never forgotten. And not gone either. I have a feeling he's lurking in the shadows, much like Batman or someone else that hangs out on roofs. I'm not a superhero guy, guys. Phenomeno. It's an okay nickname. Not bad. 4.75 is what Ketlin is going to be given here. She's not the one I'm interested in. I am interested in... In fact, I have to refresh this stupid comment thing. I am interested in Painey Kianzad's nickname. Check it, Bonsai. I think that's what Piston Honda used to say. I'm not sure, but she gets extra points for that. Also, guys, if you remember last week, I only go by Dixon Law. It applies to this side of the Mason-Dixon line. Interesting. We learned something new. I tell you, Dixon knows everything. And now we find out he's got a line named after him. It's definitely a humble brag, but we will allow it. Guys, if you tuned in last week, you discovered something called the Rurudo rule here on the Nickname Show. If you have 2 Z's in your name, name and or nickname, you get an extra 2 points. It's the Rurudo rule. Those are Z's, and Bonsai's got one, Kianzad's got one. I was going to say I don't make the rule, but I literally made the rule last week. The Rurudo rule is in effect here. She gets 2 extra points for her nickname, Bonsai. That puts her at a 7. Can you believe it? I gave her a 5. Rurudo rule plus 2, 5. Or 7. It's a 7. Piston Honda and Yokozuna. Ooh, Yokozuna. That's a name I have not heard in a long time. Piston Honda. He definitely said Bonsai in between. Like, when it would be like, it'd be like, come on, Mac. You gotta fucking get your shit together, you little son of a bitch. My fucking rent is dependent on you winning this fight. And then it's Piston Honda. And he's just like, Bonsai. That's fucking great. I love Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Let's see here. Can we rate the name Dixon Cider? 0.0. Oh my god, I'm never going to get through this show. This is the answer, by the way. This is the answer. But I'm never going to get through this fucking show. Oh, just the question made me fucking tear up. Raruto Rule, in effect, Pani Kianzad Banzai is at a 7 because of Piston Honda and that... Isn't it? He just kept riding. They ran all the way back to the gym, past the Statue of Liberty, and Mac's like, oh, we made it. I need some fucking water. And coach just rode off. What an asshole. What's a I thought that was kamikaze. I don't know what a bonsai is. That like a rush? Is that like Blitzkrieg or something for Japan? I have no idea. Dixon, you're supposed to know everything, bro. This even includes Japanese war history. Next fight, Mahmoud Muradov. We're gonna blaze through a couple of these because there's just no point, and I'm having too much fun. Mahmoud Muradov. This is just a bad name. It's just mostly his name. I know it's supposed to mean like, Mach 1, Mach 2. That shit doesn't count. It's mostly your name. You get a 2.75, bud. 2.75. Dixon Cider, not tonight, Shark. Oh my god, dude. Tommy, how many? What's the over-under on Tommy's seltzers? Are you drinking seltzer? No, you're a beer guy. You're not a seltzer guy, right? I don't think so. I don't know. I quit. I don't drink. I have an allergy to alcohol, so I haven't drank for quite a while. Seltzers were not around when I was a drinking man, for sure. This is a safe place, absolutely. It is, Tommy. It is. I got the fan on 3, bud. It's a fucking safe space. Mach is in Mach speed. Exactly. But come on, bro. This guy scores 75 points per win in DraftKings. There ain't no Mach 5 about any of that. None of it. This is a bad nickname, in my opinion. 2.75. We know a seltzer guy, though. He is the worst. 5 Miller Pounders in. There we go. I used to be a High Life kind of guy. I was into a High Life. High Life. Tommy can vouch. I'm sure he can. Seltzer guy. I got to know more about Seltzer guy. Yeah, Mach, he's getting a 2.75. This guy doesn't do fucking anything for DraftKings. Meanwhile, Bam Bam is a high quality nickname, especially when you pair it with Brian Bam Bam Barberena. I mean, alliteratively, this is one of the best nicknames you could possibly have. It's short and sweet and to the point, and it's repetitive, fun to say, not too many syllables. Even though it is 2 words in the nickname, usually I say that's too many syllables. It is not in this case. Brian Bam Bam Barberena, he gets a 7.25. 7.25 for Brian Bam Bam Barberena. And Guy, I'm reading a comment that says Guy. I didn't mean to say and Guy. That's not good enough for the nickname parlay. 7.25 is not good enough to be in the top 4 nicknames this week. Just saying. Roommate of Revenge Elephant. I need to see Revenge Elephant. Is this like, oh my god, can I just watch it? Can I just see another trailer? Something. I need it. Yeah, Flintstones, exactly. And he's out here beating people at the club. Now, where Mach, I said, does not fit his name because he doesn't fight, like, he's not super fast. He doesn't score a ton of points. Bam Bam, Brian Barberena is out here clubbing people like Bam Bam from the Flintstones. You're exactly right on that one. So this is a great nickname. 7.25 for Brian Bam Bam Barberena. I mean, it's not going to get much better than him for this one because, yeah, that's going to be a tough fight against Muradov this week. I did not know you grew up in Guatemala. That's how you know everything. Place called Barberena where all the buses traveling to the capital used to stop. I was awesome. So you got to be rooting for Bam Bam Barberena. He is an easy guy to root for, man. He is so much fun to watch, and it's also easy to root against Mahmoud Muradov for the most part. I always want to see him get subbed by, like, I just want to see what Gerald Mearshart, you know what I mean? I want to keep seeing that. I don't have anything against the guy. This was back in 2000. Back in 2000. My beard was much shorter back then. Next fight, Jamal the Stormtrooper Pogues. I heard that he got his nickname because his coach called him the Stormtrooper because he came into the gym and was just like beating people up. And so they called him the Stormtrooper. Like, I'm not a big Star Wars guy at all anyways, by any means. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I gave it a 6. I'm really impartial to this nickname. You might be right about that one. Oh, you might be right about that one there, Tommy. Michael Mick Parkin. Now, I'm sorry, but the only thing I can think of, and if you've actually watched, I think you should leave. It's just the first season. I mean, it's the first skit in the first season of the first episode of the entire show is Baby of the Year. And one of the fucking babies of the year, his name, I shit you not, is Michael Patrick Porkins. I'm not even kidding. Michael Patrick Porkins. If you watch Game Theory, of course I put the clip in there. Of course I fucking did. So that's all I can think about is Michael Patrick. It's Porkins by a mile. You gotta watch this. You just have to watch it, guys. But yeah, Mick Parkin. Mick is just short for Michael. This is not a real nickname. Like, it's a nickname in real life, but it's not a real fighter nickname. What did I give Michael Patrick Porkins here? I can't even find him. Where the fuck is he? I gave him a 0. Oh, that must be before I had him as... I just have him as Mick. He gets a 2. He gets a 2 off the top of my head. This is nothing special. The Stormtrooper I gave a 6. I have no idea why. I should have given it like a 5, but... it's unique, I guess. No one else has nicknamed that, so who wants to be nicknamed after, you know, the guys in Star Wars that can't fucking shoot anything? You know what I'm saying? So 6 is probably too high. A double McParkin with a large fry. Yeah, on the DFS Army pod I just did before this, I called him Michael Patrick Porkins. And to little to no, you know, there was no standing ovation. There was no laughter. I was very disappointed, but it made my heart sing, so that's why I do it. Exactly, Sam. Stormtrooper, because this would be appropriate. I gave him too high of a score. I'm not going to change the score now, though. 6. This should be like a 4.5 tops, like McLovin. McLovin was definitely referenced in the breakdown for Michael Parkin as well. McParkin. The one thing I regret not putting in there is a McPoyle reference. I went to bed. That was literally one of my last thoughts after I finished the edit and uploaded it to YouTube at like 3 in the morning. Fuck, McPoyle. I didn't do any fucking McPoyle shit. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that next. Exactly. Even without the oral. Guys, you got to watch the fucking show. The man is a walking sandwich. Which one? Porkins? I mean, Michael Patrick Porkins. It's Porkins by a mile. Yeah. This fight sucks for nicknames. I gave Stormtrooper too high of a nickname, and I regret it. But he gets a 6. Next fight, El Phenomeno. We've already seen Phenomeno. I gave Ketlin Vieira. Where are we at on time? 22 minutes. We're okay. I gave Ketlin Vieira a 4.75 for Phenomeno. This is the same thing with the in front of it, but I've made a point on this show on how much I like the thes and the L's in front of shit. So El Phenomeno does get a 5. It gets a quarter of a point for the L. Joel Alvarez. I mean, he has been fighting, I guess, phenomenally. He looks a couple of times, like against Thiago Moises, that was a phenomenal fight. So I don't mind the nickname. It is that much better than, you can't see that much better than Ketlin Vieira. But the one I really want to talk about, yeah, this is true, but Bone Crusher is so fucking good. It is so fucking good. Especially with his takedowns lately. If he could get some ground and pound going on Phenomeno while Joel Alvarez is just searching for these subs, and Mark D. Casey takes him down and just grounds. I love the Bone Crusher nickname. Also, who can even think of this without thinking of Bone Crusher? I thought I told you, I ain't never scared. Come on, man. I literally heard that song like 2 weeks ago. It was on one of the series channels. And believe me when I say, I was fucking rattling the windows in the minivan that day, for sure. Bone Crusher is just an inherently good, solid nickname. And you know what, Mark D. Casey? 8.25 for Bone Crusher. 8.2. Dude, his fucking pink or red hair, I don't know. I thought it was red. Maybe it's just the lighting in the picture that makes it look pink here. It's fucking awesome, first of all. He's rocked it for years. I fucking love it. I mean, I love his fight style lately. He's scoring a ton of points in DraftKings. 8.25. 8.25. If someone told me Bone Crusher was after me, and DKZ showed up. Okay, Kristen, this is a good point. This is a good point. He's like, what, is this a lightweight fight? These boys are 155 pounds. If someone told me Bone Crusher was after me, and the actual Bone Crusher, the rapper who I was just talking about, didn't show up, I would be Actually relieved, because if he was after me, we have a problem. But if he was around and I missed him, and then D. Casey showed up, I might just be like, oh, it's Mark D. Casey. It's not like Bone Crusher. You know what I'm saying? So I do get that sentiment. How is no one nicknamed Judge Dredd? This is a very good question, Sam. Give me like one or two guys who could have that nickname. Obviously, one of them has dreadlocks. Okay, so you're gonna pick a dreaded fighter. But you got to find one that does not have dreadlocks that you would call Judge Dredd. This is good. This is good. Love the question. Joel Papa Noel Alvarez, which would be Joel Santa Claus Alvarez. At least it rhymes in Spanish. That's true. But D. Casey just fought Slava Claus, and he is 1-0 against guys named Claus. So I don't know if I was Joel Alvarez, if I would be willing to do that. I think Mark D. Casey hates Christmas, to be completely honest. That's all I'm saying, and I don't mind that take. I like, Christmas is okay. But yeah, Bone Crusher wins here. I'm not going to start talking about Christmas, for God's sakes. 8.25 for Mark D. Casey. He may come up later in the show. Next fight. Johnny, it's your time, bud. Johnny Parsons. Johnny, even I misspelled your name for sure. There's no H in there. I know you know how to spell your own name, though, so I know that the rest of us are all wrong. The Sluggernaut, Johnny Parsons. Dude, I mean, you saying that, first of all, thank you, Dixon, but you saying that, hold on, yep. I mean, whoa, he's updated his score at 35.2. Mark the Grinch D. Casey, dude, yes, this would be awesome. Oh my God, Johnny, calm down. I agree with you, though. I 100% agree with you. This is actually, we're going to start with Danny Roberts. Why would we do the A side first? B side first. We play the hits at the end, baby. Hot Chocolate is a good nickname. It is a solid UFC fighter nickname. Hot Chocolate Danny Roberts. Unfortunately, he has not looked great lately at all. I want to talk about Johnny Parsons. Danny Roberts, you get a solid 6. This is a solid 6. Danny Hot Chocolate Roberts. It's probably too many syllables. That's why it's not more. But it is a... Holy shit, you found the infinity sign. Dude, Johnny, did you just look that up, bro? Did you just look that up? Did you Google infinity sign Microsoft just now? And did you push Alt and then 0 and then 3 more numbers? Come on, bro. Johnny, you're my fucking favorite, bro. You are my favorite. Lukewarm chocolate. Yeah. And honestly, as a lover of real hot chocolate, if that shit is not just under the temperature of burning you, it's not good. It is not. Lukewarm hot chocolate is not good. Hot chocolate is a stripper name. Interesting. I feel like they're more creative than that, which does go to the uncreativeness of this nickname. All right, you make a good point. I'm sticking by the 6, though. I think it's solid, but you do make a good point, for sure. Parsons is the ASCII Keymaster. Oh my God. I'm the gatekeeper then. You're the Keymaster. I am the gatekeeper. Guys, come on. These references are fucking current as hell. Dude, who's Dude, if he was fighting Porkins, he would definitely be Marshmallow. That would be hilarious. Alt 0463. There it is, guys. There it is. I know the A with the thing over it for Portuguese is Alt 0227. You can have that one. Also, I've been doing the approximately. I don't remember what that is off the top of my head. But thank you. Thank you, Tommy. I like that Lou Bet you calls me Johnny by God Parsons. For this weekend, I will be Johnny the Sluggernaut for Queen and Country part. Ooh. That's way too many syllables. If I knew that ahead of time, I would dock you points. But I could never dock you points, Johnny Parsons. The Sluggernaut is the best nickname on the card, guys. First place with a bullet. It's not even close. It's kind of close. Mark D. Casey is half a point below. The number 1 nickname on the card, Johnny Parsons. The Sluggernaut. 8.75. You know what? I'm changing this. This is a 9. This is a 9. This is a 9, Johnny. You're in the 9 category. There's only ever been one other fighter, I think, maybe 2, to hit the 9. I think it's 1, and that was Don Giacomo, Jack Della Maddalena. Johnny Parsons, you are a 9 out of a 10. I know you want infinity. I can't bring myself to do it. But I want. Okay, this is fair. This is this is exactly it. 9 out of 9. Yes, yes. Punny and powerful. Love the alliteration there. Triple infinity out of 12. Now you're just getting crazy with the math. You're getting into like real numbers and shit. Show is canceled. Johnny, I said 9 out of 9. 9 out of 9, bro. I raised your score live on air. I don't fucking do that for just anybody. I raised it. Since Lou is gone forever, I will now be assuming the title of Dixon, the Paragon of Virtue. We'll just call you DPV for short, even though that sounds like a venereal disease. You said it, not me. Next fight, Daniel Marcos Soncora taking on Dangerous Davy Grant. Oh my gosh, another great nickname. Soncora, tell me if I'm wrong or right, Dixon. Just means from Cora, Mexico. He's like from Cora, which is a place. This is what came up when I Googled it. All right, so I might be wrong about that. I heard Lou is working on his Gilly to choke out problem. Dude, I hope he's training for fucking Chris Curtis. I want to see him choke out Chris Curtis, goddammit. That's what I want to see. Baby Gravy wins. I don't care. No, you win. Johnny, you won. You won the show. Sam's back. He's back. Baby, what? Does it just sound good? Is it because of the double G? Because honestly, Soncora, wow, wait, Tommy. For who? For which one? For which one? Soncora, I just think it's from a place in Mexico. 4.5. If you reference the place that you're from, and we're going to see it again here in a couple fights, that's just like, that doesn't count. That's just not a good nickname. 4.5 is too high. I gave him too high of a score, but that's what you get. It sounds awesome and is unsettling. That's why we love you, Johnny Parsons. What is .054? Is that for... I think Dangerous Davy Grant's a phenomenal nickname. I think it's amazing. I think it fits. Look at this guy's face. This dude would just fucking rock your shit, and you wouldn't even... he would be having a completely normal conversation. He's just like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, and then Davy Grant becomes Dangerous Davy Grant. Soncora, 0.5. Yeah, I think I gave him too high of a score. 4. What did I say? 4.5? Yeah, it's not... Dangerous Davy Grant, he gives me... like Evel Knievel vibes, you know what I'm saying? Also not a bad thing for sure. The alliteration's great. It's short, sweet, to the point. Listen, also, this is a formula for nickname show right here. Pay attention. This is going to be on the test. It's called the 3-2-1. It's the 3 syllables in the nickname and the nickname first. Dangerous Davy Grant. 3-2-1 syllables. This is a perfect nickname. This is right. This is textbook. And alliteration, put that together with the 3-2-1 rule, 7.75 for Dangerous Davy Grant. 7.75. 6 beers in, 6.5 for Davy. You were close. I went even higher than that, Tommy. He's never heard of the word Soncora. Peru. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I meant. Supposedly that's the town. What did I put? Oh, I was mixing it up with another note. But yeah, there's 2 guys on here with nicknames like that, and he is definitely one of them. Cowboy hat face, love it. Davy Grant looks like one of the thugs in the increasing... This is the second time this show's been brought up. Johnny, I can't believe you've also seen this show. This is what I thought was a good show. My guy Lou says it's not that good, but funny and worth a watch, and he's probably right. It should be... It should always be Baby Gravy. I killed the queen. I could smash Grant, who's also... Whoa. I mean, come on. You're talking wild about Dangerous Davy Grant? Pinched fingers, exactly. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I like it. Lou said it was very good. Oh, Lou, okay. Well, maybe I read it. I thought so too. That's another one. David Cross, you gotta love it. 7.75 for Davy Grant. Did I go too high? It's weird that you don't remember the show. I remember watching it since I watched show. Which show? I remember talking about it. I do appreciate it. Johnny, are you subbed? I don't know if I've seen the new subscriber, Johnny Parsons with an H. I don't know if I've seen that, bud. I need receipts for this shit. Let's see. Lerone Murphy. Happy Hour. Yeah, I knew it was Happy Hour. I'm just saying. I thought on Happy Hour, Lou said I said it was a really good. She's like, oh, it's not really good, but it's good. Maybe I'm wrong. Apparently I'm wrong. You know, I would assume you know better than me. Yeah. Oh, yes. That isn't it, though? Isn't it? I've got the Voodoo rule. We've got the 3-2-1 rule, guys. We are really doing something here. We are really doing... Patrick. Come on. Wait, so are you Patrick or is he... Holy shit. Are you Patrick or is he you? Dude, you just opened up a whole fucking can of worms here with that. Lerone Murphy, the Miracle. This is one you could choose on a video game. It's a fucking miracle he didn't lose to Santos. Gabriel... Is that... Was that it? I don't have my shit open. Was it Gabriel Santos? Wasn't it? It's a miracle he didn't lose that fight because the stats say he definitely lose it. Stop it. Stop it, Tommy. Stop it. Stop it. The Miracle is a trash-ass nickname, dude. It really is. It really is. 4. Lerone Murphy gets a 4 here, and that's being fucking generous. Josh Cooleybow. His nickname is Kuya. Kaya? It is Filipino. See, I do fucking research on this show. This is not just some joke show. This is a real show. Kuya means older brother in the Philippines. It's a Filipino origin, means older brother. So at first I was like, oh, that's kind of lame, but maybe he means that like he's treating these guys like he's their older brother and beating the shit out of them. And if that's the case, I kind of like it. DFS by the Parsons. This is great. Johnny, you're on fucking fire tonight. I can hear a pencil. That's just the bird lawyer, man. That's how they train him to talk. That's just the bird lawyer in him. He smells of Keystone Light. Of course, this is not... Wait, so you're mixing Millers and Keystones, bro? Come on, my guy. I don't know if you can do that. Isn't... Wait, hold on. Stop it. Is this true? Now you got me Googling. I don't trust anyone. I'm Googling Lerone Murphy... No, you're wrong. He was not shot in the head. He was shot, and I would go so... If my microphone didn't clip, I'd be so up on it. He got shot twice in the face before spitting out the bullets. This is according to TalkSport.com. Is this true? He got shot in the face and spit out the bullets. Spit them out. I mean, dude, is this true? Hold on. This shit, my whole chat just shut down. I don't know what. There it is. Hold on. It's back, I think. Oh, jeez. No, it skipped a bunch. Where is it? His nickname should be Radio, not Mir. Oh my god! Because when he fights, the judges are riding the short bus, dude. That is quite the slam, quite the fucking. If you get shot in the face and spit out the bonus, yeah, bullets. 140 seems like value. I'm missing a bunch of chats here. Definitely a 22. Everything has like stopped working. I don't know what's going on. There we go. It's working again. Wild if true. All right, guys. If this is true. I mean, it's still an awful nickname. There's so many better nicknames you could go with. I don't have time to go into them now. That is completely wild if that's true. Yeah, I just literally Googled Lerone Murphy shot, and that's the first thing that came up. Wow. All right, well, thank you, Dixon. I'm raising that to at least... He's not going on... I already did my parlay. It's done. He's not going in the top 4. And he'll stay a 4 for now, but I will take that into consideration. The judges will consider that by the time he fights next, that's for sure. I'm just picturing, like, getting, and then spitting out the, yeah, yep, Sam. 9 out of 10 dentists would choose floss. This is what that 10th dentist wants you to do. This is why you don't listen to the 10th dentist. No, he didn't. Monk has to buy a laptop so he can do all of his fucking editing while he's at work, instead of staying up till 3 in the morning every single night. So we're getting a laptop first, and then yeah, we'll talk about that for sure. Kuya, did I tell you what I gave him? 5.25. It doesn't matter. Here we go. Couple of decent nicknames here. Jai Herbert, Black Country Banger. This is a mouthful of a nickname, which is the only reason I don't like it. It sounds cool, but I'm just not a fan overall. I think it's way too many syllables. It's too long, and he has too many losses. Too many losses on his record. My dad is the 10th dentist. Oh, dude, is that how he flossed your teeth, bro? Come on, man. I don't want to hear a sad-ass story. But is he the 10th dentist? See, you can't trust the 10th dentist. I trust you, Dixon. I hear it skips a generation. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't really like. It's too much of a mouthful. Speaking of dentistry, you see what I did there? This is why I'm good at this shit. 7. I gave it a 7. That's a good fucking score. That is a good score for a solid nickname. Black Country Banger. Tommy, I'm so glad you feel this way. He says, shoot the son of a bitch. Sounds kind of slutty. Yeah, you know, you're onto something there. I gave it a 7. This is, I'm glad you think this, because he will come up later. The Smile Killer is sneaky. That's true. This is true, especially for DraftKings, my guy. Especially for DraftKings. But this is a unique nickname. It's hard to get Smile in your name and sound cool-ish. Just ask Sam Alvey. You know what I'm saying? So it is. He gets bonus points for working Smile in, and pair it with the word killer. Now, you don't think those go together, but honestly, it sounds. I just picture like fighters picturing themselves fighting Faris Zaim and winning against Zaim, and in their head they've got like a big smile when their arm gets raised, and he comes in here and he fucking takes that from you. He takes that from each of them, and that is the ultimate nickname. Tommy, that was a setup. Sounds like, yeah, I'm going down, baby. Black Country Bang. That sounds, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Yeah, it does, though. It does sound like... I'm sorry I just sang Nelly live for you guys, but I don't mind. I'll do it all day. I know several Nelly songs. I had that CD. You don't even know what a CD is, probably. Herbert's original nickname was Black Banger Country. Stop it. You're not. This isn't real. If you're joking, this is a fucking great setup to a joke that shouldn't pay off, but it totally does, and I respect that more than almost anything in life. So yeah, if this is a joke, that's fucking hilarious. Smile Killer sounds like you need to know the context, like he knocked out a kid in front of their mom sometime. Dale, good to see you in here, bud. What a way to bust through the saloon doors with that kind of comment. Yeah, for sure. Smile Killer, sneaky good. I gave Black Country Banger a 7. Smile Killer, 7.5. 7.5. That's exactly it. I think it is sneaky. It's unique. And, yeah, I think it's great. 7.5. That's what I'm giving it. Guys, we got 4 fights left. 43 minutes. We can do this in under an hour. We can. Glad to see everybody in the chat. Hit the like, hit the sub on this channel if you're not subscribed. We got like 12 left to get to 500. Let's go, baby. Here we go. This one will be pretty quick, actually. And honestly, I'm surprised at myself. Going into this week, I thought Paul Craig's nickname was going... I'm like, well, I got to put Paul Craig in the parlay because Bear Jew is a fantastic fucking nickname. I have insider information. Really, that is fucking hilarious, dude. That is so goddamn funny. So you're telling me the UFC is out here thinking of BBC, and the first thing they think of is that, and not like British Broadcasting Company? Who are the people that work for the UFC, man? No, Johnny, you're gonna be disappointed, bud. This is not top tier. This is not top tier. But listen, I'm a huge Paul Craig fan. I know, that's why I'm so thankful you and guys like Tommy and everybody are in here. Exactly why? Why? This is the question, Sam. Why? Because when I think of Barry, I'm a huge Quentin Tarantino fan. Obviously, I'm a 40-year-old white guy. Of course, I'm going to be a huge Quentin Tarantino fan. When that scene happens in Inglourious Bastards, this dude, Eli Roth, comes out and just murders this guy with beats him to death with a baseball bat. What does Paul Craig do in his fights? Not that. He goes in his last two, he goes for half a takedown and then just rolls over on his back like his name is Ryan fucking Hall, and he just gets pounded out, man. It's so sad being a Paul Craig fan. This is exactly it. Why, Barry? Why? Busch Light Peach? Good God, they're making Busch Light Peach? That sounds fucking awful. That sounds terrible. Exactly. This is exactly it. I love the shit in that movie, but it just does not go with what Paul Craig is like about when he fights at all. If he comes out here and knocks out Andre Muniz, if he KOs him, not TK, K fucking O's him, then yes, I will upgrade him next time. That's the thing. Is he Jewish? He might be. I have no, like, what, did he take it because he is and it sounds cool, or did he take it just because it sounds cool? I don't know, but I did not go all in on this. It's not a 10, and I can't find him on my list. 7. I gave him a 7. I think it's solid. I mean, look at the man's hairline. He should have just shaved his head, but I can't argue with the results there. He got his shit all Paulo Costed up over there. You know what I'm saying? With what you just said, his nickname should be... Yeah, exactly. This is pretty much what's... I mean, the Vulcan fight was so fucking depressing to watch, man. And Johnny Walker? Oh, usually anything involving Big J gets shut down quick. They won't do Dakota Harry Bush. They allow... Yeah. It's interesting. And it's probably because of that. That's what people think of when they think, when they think of that movie. They think of that and a few other scenes. But... That's what I thought of. We'll be quick on. He gets a 7. It's solid, but it's not going on the parlay. It's just not. Exactly. Sirgapano gonna be super quick, much like who was it? Daniel Marcos from Cora. It just means a person from Sergipe. Is that what you call it? Yes, I did do my research on this, Dixon. I do appreciate it as like saying a text. Exactly. So he gets. Where did he go? A 3. He gets a 3. I gave, where's the other one? Where'd it go? Sung Cora, I gave him a 4-5, and I gave this dude a 3. So I could upgrade it to a 4, but it really doesn't matter. It's just a nick. It's just like where you're from. That's exactly it. That's like Monk Texan. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. I wish he would allow the curls on the side of his. Ooh, that would be awesome. Dude, those curls are sick. I've got some. I don't know if they curl. This shit tends to curl, which I hate. I just wish it would lay flat, but it just. Bald white guy problems, man. What are you gonna do? It's the only hair I can grow on my head. I just want it to grow right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that one's pretty quick. Next fight. This one. Oh, you're totally right. Paul Craig. There we go. We got a good one in there. Freedom. Nathaniel Wood, the prospect, bro. This dude has like 12 UFC fights. Maybe not 12. Maybe like 9. Somebody tell me how many UFC fights he did. Paul Craig. I just wanted to do it again. There it is. Now you know why I did it. You're not a prospect, dude. If you're like ranked, is he ranked? You're not a prospect anymore at all. You need to change your nickname. This is not a good nickname. 275 for Nathaniel Wood, the prospect. You're not a fucking prospect anymore. You're just not. Let's see. I am, of course, missing some of my chat. Let me just redo this thing super quick. There we go. That'll connect here shortly. Let's see. Marcel, what did he tweet? What did Marcel tweet? Come on, where's my chat? Bring it up. Bring it up. It's still loading, apparently. Whatever, I'll just read the comments. We don't have time for this shit. Jake Matthews remains on the UFC 291 card next week in Salt Lake City. Takes on Darius Flowers. Who is Jake Matthews fighting? I don't know. I don't know who he's fighting. Who he was fighting. Who dropped out? I have no idea. He keeps saying touchy. Tommy Touchy. Of course he's saying touchy. There we go. Now I've got my chat. Yeah. Dixon Sider says something about Darius Flowers. Has he not fought in the UFC before? I guess not. Oh, DWCS. That's right. Marcel just tweeted. I wish Wood went by Morning. That's true. It would be a way better nickname than the Prospect. Nathaniel Morning. Yeah, exactly. Carlos Judge Dredd Newton. Interesting. Love it. That's the first one. I love it. Judge Dredd is a good nickname. Matt Jake Hughes. Jake Hughes. Sir. No, we got to be done at 10 p.m. All right, we got to be done at 10 p.m. There's only so much shit I can do in a week. He was fighting Baeza. Oh, interesting. He was the guy that had dem hoes at cage side. Who was? Carlos. Who? He was the guy. I don't remember who we were talking about. Celtic. Oh, yeah, okay. Wait, I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. I don't know what's happening. See, this is why I can't do the show for any longer than 10 p.m. Flowers, thank you. Okay, he had dem hoes at Kate like the Godfather in WWE. Andre Touchy Feely is a trash nickname. It's bad. You can't call yourself Touchy Feely. You can't do that. You can't. In this economy, you cannot. He won on DW. Legit, because that's fucking gross but cool. It's gross but cool. I don't know if there's a word for that. What's the word for gross but cool? That's what that is. Trevin Judge Dredd Giles. This is fucking great. Judge Dredd Giles. That's hard to say, but if you can get it, this is a good option. That rolls off the tongue. It's in Vegas and they were slutty. Yeah, you're not wrong, Johnny. I mean, you have not been wrong yet on this show. Touchy Feely and Tommy Touchy. This has nothing to do with you. I know I haven't seen you comment. I hope you didn't leave the chat because I said it. But, hey, there you go. Exactly. Touchy Feely is a bad nick. You can't do that. I graded him a 6.25 because it's obviously unique. It's funny, but it's gross but cool. Maybe not cool. Gross but funny. Weird but funny. What's the word for weird but funny? There we go. It's her biggest contribution to society. Yeah, it is disrespect. Who, me or Andre Feely? I hope not me. Touchy Feely versus Sam. Exactly. This is both scores would be way higher if this was the case. I mean, this might be the best show. No, I'm not. No, fuck, bro. I'm saying if you pair it with Feely. No, Johnny, I would not do that. If I know I don't want to go to sleep yet. If you pair it with Feely, it's bad. Touchy Feely. Come on, I don't like that. Johnny, I would never fucking do it. I would never do that. I would get choked out. I don't want Tommy Jr. to put me in a fucking chokehold. Are you serious? My shirt's getting tighter just thinking about it. Next fight. This one's easy. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. You can keep daring me. I'm not gonna tell a child that his last name's not Feely. I feel like you guys aren't getting this. Molly Meatball McCann. The alliteration's great. The pacing's great. I mean, we've got 2-2-2. It's not a 3-2-2, but it is a 2-2 for you numerologists out there. Meatball Molly McCann. I just don't like Molly McCann. I just don't like her. I don't know why. Stop it. Stop it. The broke Ronda Rousey. I assume you mean Julia Stoliarenko. Molly Methball McCann. Yeah, Molly 8-Ball McCann is more like it. That's what I've been going with this week. Molly 8-Ball McCann. Makes a lot of sense. My dad said, you can't get no bread with one meatball. Okay. I like it. I like it, Johnny. I like it. Yeah. Dude, Molly Meatball. Fuck Molly McCann, dude. I can't stand her ass. Wow. I gave her a good score. For the alliteration and the 2-2-2 probably. 6.25. Is that too high? Did I fuck up here? I did this quickly. 6.25? It's a funny nickname. It makes me laugh. You call yourself Meatball? I think that's funny. I think it's funny. Am I wrong? Stolia Stanko? Yeah, she doesn't have a nick. Stolia Stanko for sure. Absolute classic. Molly Mangina. Why is her last name Gina? No, I'm just kidding. Molly yeah. Why do you think she had to get those veneers? Molly 8-Ball McCann, bro. Where does that energy come from? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 6.25. Did I fuck up? Julia gets a 0 because she has no nickname. Yeah, her veneers are they're not bad, but they're not great. They're not as bad as who's the soccer player, the football player, who fuck, god damn, I used to know his name too. Like he's got, oh my, he's Brazilian, just has the biggest oversized veneers you ever did see. Stop it, Dale, dude, Dale, damn Dale, you don't have to go in on her like that. Golly, man, you guys fucking make this show fucking doable. I tell you what, if it was just me talking to myself, this would be an awful show. I feel like I'm just laughing half of the hour. I'm literally just laughing. Oh man, no, my comments aren't coming up anymore. Let me redo it because I have to put I have to put Dixon's comment on here for sure. Last fight. Well, I'll come back to it. There it is. Hardcore Holly Molly McCann. This is the winner. This would be the first 10 of all time. If she changed her name to Hardcore Holly, if she even changed her name to Hardcore Molly, I would give that a 9.5. I would. I 100% would. Oh my god. Hardcore Holly. Who was the little one? It was like his son or his nephew. What was that guy's name? He was like smaller than Hardcore Holly? What was his fucking name? Please tell me. Hardcore, like, it was Hardcore something. God, that's so fucking funny, dude. This one will be easy. We'll finish it up. I've got 3.5 minutes left. Tom Aspinall. No nickname. I wish he had one. Tommy, you need a fucking nickname. Come on the nickname show live. We will figure this out. I like you too much to give you a 0. I don't want to give you a 0, but I have to. Those are the rules that I made up, so I have to stick by them. If there are no rules, what makes us different than the animals, Tommy? What makes us different? Yeah, you're gonna have to get a 0, and it breaks my fucking heart to do it. Marcin Tybura. This is just 83% of your nickname, of your last name. Tybur. What does that mean in Polish? I don't know. I didn't Google it. I did not do research on this one. I gave him a 2 because it's just 5 of the 6 letters of his last name. So like I said, this one, the main event this week for the nickname show is a huge letdown. 0 for my guy Tom Aspinall, unfortunately. Get yourself, I'll tweet him. All 4 of you tweet him. I'll tweet him, and we got to get this guy a nickname immediately. Marcin Tybura, I don't care. You get a 2. Whatever. Guys, now's the time. We got 2 minutes. Here it is. The Unnamed nickname show, laddered 4-leg parlay, and you are gonna fucking hate it. I know it. This is a good one. Oh, Tommy, I didn't even see that one. There you go. That's a good one as well. I'm curious if Tiber means shark. It could. If that's the case, that means his name is Martin Shark. That's kind of cool. If I knew that, he would get better than 2 for sure. Here is the 4-leg parlay. It would be cool. I agree. Guys, you're going to hate it. I can't wait. Johnny Parsons, the Sluggernaut, with a 9. 9. He is the first leg. Johnny, by God, Parsons is the first leg of this parlay. This is an inherent risk from the get-go. This is not like last week where we did cash. All 3 legs of the parlay we cashed. All 4 legs, we cashed the whole fucking thing. This week it's Parsons and Dia Casey up front. Plus 423. This ain't no minus 111. 4 plus 423. Add to that Dangerous Davy Grant, 3rd best, and I should say Bone Crusher, 2nd best nickname. 3rd best nickname at 775 is Dangerous Davy Grant. We've got a plus 1,000 parlay already with just 3 legs, plus 1083, and then add to that the Smile Killer. Farazame, 4th best nickname overall at 7.5. You get plus 1845. Exactly, Dixon, I know. Plus 1845 on this parlay. This is a sprinkle parlay. Last week, I really liked it. And I don't grade these based on, ooh, I need to get this guy in my parlay because it's going to win. I don't care. I want it to win. But honestly, this is clearly strictly just me grading the nicknames and then ranking the top 4. There's no trying to make the parlay good. There's none of that, I swear. So that's how you end up with Parsons, Diakese, Davy Grant, and Ferris Zium in the parlay. So, yeah. Thank you, Tommy. Appreciate it. Yeah, Parsons in this economy. Thank you, Sam. Really appreciate you being in the chat. Hopefully we see you again. It could be. I have no idea. He is still in black and white. I will sprinkle. I bet it last week. I bet the one last week and we cashed. This is the third one that we've done. I don't know if this is literally a sprinkle. This is not financial advice. I think I have to say that. This is a sprinkle on a plus 1845 because, I mean, we could lose the Parsons fight and this whole shit could blow up immediately. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Tommy. Love you guys in the chat. Thank you, Dixon. Best of luck. Let's go, baby gravy. Exactly. Yeah. I'm dying over here. You guys are making me laugh so much. So once again, let's get you out of here. Just over an hour. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like, hit the sub. And actually, real quick. Anyone interested in UFC card box breaks 2023 UFC Prism box breaks, guys? Is there any interest in that? Leave it in the comments. Thank you, Kristen. Actually, that's not the one I wanted to say. Kristen, your comment won't come up for me. Tonight was a ton of fun. Thanks, Monk. Thank you for being in the chat, everybody. Once again, I want all of you to enjoy the fights. So, enjoy, and we will see you in the next one.